Well, hello everyone, what's up there? Well, from my side, I'm here because I'm going to launch soon my book number 16. Believe it or not, it's going to be my book number 16. And this is going to be the guy, okay? You have here the cover, as you can see. It's called English at A Tribuna. Attention, because it has here number 4. Okay. Well, some of the articles here are o inglês de Shakespeare, and sometimes I ask you, how do you say that in English? Another one is, in English, I want to speak English. The other one, inglês em Drummond, Carlos Drummond de Andrade, a great poet and writer, Brazilian one, not to forget. The other article here is O to be or not to be, da língua inglesa. And inglês depois da Covid-19. The other one is inglês pelo Instagram or Instagram, if you prefer. And yeah, this is great. Inglês é foda. And the question is, how do you say these titles in English? This is something that sometimes I ask my students in the classroom, and sometimes I ask people on the streets, people that come and talk to me. Likely or similarly, these people come to me and ask me, Jerry, but how do you write these articles? So this is one of the purposes of the series of videos I'm gonna try to make. I'm not a video guy. I'm not a guy I'm usually a guy that likes writing. But I'm going to do that. First, I'd say because of my plans for the future, but also because of some other guys who have asked me to get back to videos, especially my son, or most especially my son in this case. Okay? But I have to tell you something, because before these number 4, of course, there were the 1, 2, 3 other books, and this is what I want to show you. For example, this was number 3. Okay, it's the same way. You saw that the other one, we had these the stripes, they were blue, and this one, number 3, they are red. Before I forget, right, this one was launched in 2015. 9 years ago. Wow, almost a decade. That's a long time. The other one, number 2, and it's here, number 2. Okay, it's the same way. Okay, English at A Tribuna. And this one, yeah, it is red. You see, no stripes. Red all over. Okay, and this one was launched 2012. Wow, 12 years ago. Sometimes I get surprised, you see, because time flies, as people say. Well, the other one, and of course there is no number, because this was number 1, and my intention at first was to have only one. Only this one was my intention. And then after a little while, people said, well, Jerry, won't you have the second one or the other one, because you continue writing? Yeah, and then I decided to then publish number 2, number 3, and now number 4. So as you can see, this one is blue all over, except of course where we have the titles. And this one, number 1, came out in 2007, 17 years ago. And when we put them all together, here I have only 3. When we put them all together, you won't believe it, but they amount 180 articles, because each book of these has 45 articles. And maybe you think that 45 or 180, as we get them all together, is a lot. Believe it or not, they are not half of the articles I had published in the local paper. Not half. And my intention is not to be having these collections, right? These articles in the same book for a long time. No, my idea is just to have them published. So from now on, I'm going to be talking to you about this number 4, but also I will talk to you about the very first article and then some other special articles I had published, the ones that are more dear to me, the ones that I liked most to have published and to have written. Because as you probably will understand, sometimes we writers write books that you like, but you see, we could have done that in a different way, in a better way. The same thing happens to articles. I could have used another word. I could have said that in a different way. I shouldn't have used this word. And then it goes like this. So my intention is to be sharing ideas, thoughts, and some kinds of actions, strategies that I used before. I hope you follow the videos, and remember that you can share it, you can leave your comments, and you can be in touch with me anytime you want to. But also remember that I expect you to get yourself organized. You save the date, because in October, remember, this number 4 is going to be out, and you can have your own, and you can have numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope I can see you there in the lounge tonight. Have a great time, enjoy your life, and bye-bye.